Have you ever thought about the spell casting and word confusion of the words real and real? A movie real is fiction. Fantasy. Illusion. Yes? And reality, realm, and realness are words that humanity can reclaim as truth. Claim the truth and the reality of God in your higher timelined life, as your now. As your ever-present state of being. As who you are. All else, if you do not give it form with your consciousness, your life force, or your unconscious fears etc., cannot be part of your experience if you do not vibrate in alignment with making it so. Or with making it a real ity. Again, you are the creator of your life experiences. And March, April, and May 2024 will offer some very powerful choice points where you get to choose which wolf you feed, which aspect of creation that you feed. Many are ready to let go of the serpent's illusions and veneers, its quackery and fakery. And yet to truly let go, to be at 0 point when storms blow in about the 3D serpentine fakery and structures coming down, is to find your sacred neutrality and faith, when you know you have no investments in that serpentine game, bank, system, or distortion. If you are not staked into any serpentine systems, then the crumblings cannot reach you. They will affect you very little or not at all. So as you create your life, and your dreams in these ascension times, where the illusion is becoming vapor and dust as we speak, and the new light and new earth are rising ever expansively, so remember to vision and attract into your life experiences the blessings of this grand God timeline and the greatness of new leaps in consciousness that are going to make every human and sentient life better. Consider being open to the gifts of divine union and the blessings that God's timeline holds in store for everyone, vibrationally rising beyond the tricks of the old illusions and into the heart of divine creation again. Give yourself opportunities to learn about what is emerging in God's true creation on planet Earth. How and where can one find true divine healing and wholeness? Seek the truth, ask and doors will be opened. How and where can one find true wealth and true resources to build your new life in a new earth? Seek the light, and remain open to where sound money and new opportunities emerge through connections you have, platforms you visit, and even ideas and things to consider coming through trusted sources in all kinds of communications. An awakening humanity must be a savvy humanity in these times, because serpent-trained minions know how to appeal to and seduce newly awakened souls. So vibrational vetting of new opportunities with clear soul sight is essential. With great freedom and great power, comes great responsibility. Yes? And yet the rewards of your great awakening and your great emancipation empower you to embrace your life and your vibrational field fully engaged and in the all-in position. To create and to rise on this scale, souls cannot sit on the fence or they risk being left behind. This is a time to celebrate the new, and to release the old. So witnessing the darkness and empowering the light just got a CO creative partner in your consciousness today. You will be witnessing more darkness get revealed, and you will be empowering the living light at the same time that you will also be actively releasing the old and honoring and expanding the new. These are very essential and natural vibrational acclamations that make the ascension process more friendly, more accessible, and more comfortable overall. March 2024 Energy Update Spring Cleaning Serpent Clearing. If we revisit the initial frequencies of our messages today, where the original divine creation was here the whole time that the serpent occupation and invasion took place for thousands and thousands of years, then we invite you to consider that your abilities to thrive as a conscious creator in this realm have always been here. The serpent just usurped humanity's will and implanted fear programs to time and time again, block access to the divine blueprint in each and every person, make the illusion appear real and God's reality appear to be the illusion, and make scarcity consciousness a way of life for most people on this world. The truth is that lack, poverty, scarcity, and depleted resources on all levels of earth living take a tremendous amount of time to instill in God's children. And the serpent usurped itself into believing it could actually work, for real, and for eternity. And the truth is that God's timeline is the only thing that is real. And thus all illusion must be cleansed and cleared through God's spring cleaning for all time. And that is happening and picking up the pace with each passing day now in 2024. Most of the serpent's infiltrations have been hollowed out. And now all that is left are very fragile veneers or shells. That if you blew too hard, they must all just crumble like Humpty Dumpty. And as we know, in that story, all of the king's horses and all of the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. It is a Humpty time for the serpent and its army now. And they know it. What is important for you to know is that as God's spring cleans all across this earth in the coming months in 2024, you are invited to spring clean your own perceptions, tethers, and triggers. Neutralize and release them without judgment as best you can. And then, with all of that freed up energy and all of those reclaimed resources, you must rise and empower your dreams to be what they truly are. Vision them, feel them, dream them, and journal them to shine with the magic of an awakened soul on the pathway home to their true light, in a true divine timeline, in God's glorious realm and reality, and for the whole of creation to delight in how good, magical, and wonderful it is to have you back, shining in source perfection, and with all 3D costumes retired and cleared away for all time. It is time to be real now. It is time to be lit now. Christ lit. It is time to embrace the grace of who you really are, where nothing holds you back to express your greatest light and your truest talents in God's great garden. You were made to shine. You were designed to shine. So witness the crumblings taking place now and ever increasingly so, as God continues to spring clean the planet. Empower the living light in all you say, do, think, feel, and engage. Release the old, in every conscious way possible. And celebrate and honor the new and newness that is rising to build a gloriously epic new earth birth. Remember, you came for these times. You have talents within your perfect divine blueprint to transcend the old and to build the new. Your 2020 clear soul sight knows this perfectly and expansively. And today, in listening to these messages, your heart is knowing this ever more deeply, truly, and embracingly so as well. Spring 2024. Time to rise and shine, dear ones. That is a big part of how this world heals. The rising and shining of awakening star seeds who allow and express more resonance with the new God timeline than bonding and aligning with the crumbling of the old one. There are many great works to manifest and establish here in a 5D new earth. And those projects thrive in the full light of the great central suns. If you resonate, open your divine blueprint to be a holy vessel and conduit for them to birth forth in your experience, and into the collective's experience. Indeed, as Margaret Mead once said, it only takes a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens to change the world. And that is what is happening now. You are among that small group of committed divine citizens who came to thoughtfully, heartfully, and soulfully birth a new world with Source in partnership with every breath and every creation. And to birth a new world in ways your mind won't yet comprehend, but in ways that your wise eternal soul knows perfectly how to usher into this brave and wonderful new 5D earth, that is God's greatest timeline and realm ever to be experienced. With great joy, you are invited to embrace these divinely blueprint knowings inside you. For indeed, they are exactly the kind of higher vibrational, otherworldly energies that bring quantum change in beautiful ways to ascending planets. You are loved, dear ones. You are love. All are love.